Welcome back to Demo 5. There are many people that would spend their 50th birthday, I would imagine, doing an upper body circuit. This was Julie's birthday, and we got into the gym early and we do an upper body circuit, which is a push-pull circuit. We love these circuits, we do them quite often. One of us does a circuit all the way around. Julie's starting on tricep dips, you can see body weight dips. And then the other one, while she rests after the first circuit, I'll do a circuit and we complete 3 each. I'll talk you through this one. So it starts with dips. Julie's 50th birthday today as she does this. I'm not sure whether she got any cake later or not. I actually don't think so, because I think this is about a week before a show. Unfortunate timing, but it's a title she already held, and she wanted to retain her title, so this was a week before a show. And that's a pull down, a Cybex pull down, which is for back, which is a pull, and onto a push, which is a pec deck. This is done in non-stop fashion. Again, very taxing. Good way to train your upper body in double quick time. Get an excellent pump. Good cardiovascular exercise. Adjust the weights as you feel for each circuit. Quite a good rest between circuits. When you set these up though, we try and set them up so they're easy. It's all selectorized machines. So all we're doing is moving a pin, moving a seat, and moving on. You could use free weights, but it makes it much more difficult to set them up before you get to them. We've done numerous circuits like this. We've done them all over the gym. We've used chin-ups, and it just depends on how many people are in. This is quite a basic one where it's all selectorized machines. Obviously the back was a pull. This is a push for shoulders. Next will be a bicep, which is a pull, then a tricep, which is a push, then another hammer curl, which is a pull. Push-pull circuits, they're marvellous. They really are effective, really effective. So now she's just pushed, and now her pushing muscles are going to relax while she does a pull, which is curls. So now the pushing muscles are resting. Remember that push-pull, it's excellent. Keeps your weights up, poundages up. Breathing is a killer though, because you don't have to change the equipment. There's no buying time here. Just walk straight in, do it, move on, do it, move on. Judy always manages to make these things look easy. Well, I think she does. How far from easy. And she's still smiling. Oh look, a little ray of sunshine coming in through the window on a special birthday girl. And she's just about to end number 1. I'm trying to guess what time this would be. This would be about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning at the latest, probably earlier than that. Oh, my shoulders must be cold. I'm very cautious on this by the looks of things. Getting warmed into it. Yeah. Slow start. You can't tell I'm standing on a box, can you? And straight on to pull downs. Quite a close grip on these pull downs. I'm not sure whether I liked it or not, the machine. There's not many people around at the gym this morning who are able to get around here quite easily. But I can't see a soul apart from us. Use certain exercises. When you do this, use certain exercises to really concentrate on your breathing. That's what I'm doing on this one. I'm trying to get my breath back as much as I can. Because the next two exercises are really tough. The seated pulley and the shoulder press. The reason the shoulder press is difficult is because when you extend your arms above your head, your heart has to beat harder to pump the blood. So arms above head are always quite taxing in the circuit. It's really quite difficult when you're doing shoulder press to get your breath. Looks like someone's turned the lights out on this one. What you'll find with most gyms in the UK compared to maybe America, it must be because renting floor space is more expensive. You very rarely get the big warehouse gyms that you get in America, which are ideal really, because floor space would just cripple you in the UK. We owned our own gym for 8 years, and our own personal training studio for special needs for another 8 years. 16 years we were running our own business, the gym. I remember training when I started when I was 15 years old. When there's only had multi gyms in the UK, just like a big frame with various different exercises and selectorized stacks on it, and that would be in the sports centre. You might find a few loose weights somewhere, and then there was a real we call them spit and sawdust gym, kind of in a cold back of a mechanic's garage down one of the side streets, and it was Olympic lifting, power lifting, and then eventually bodybuilders started to get in there as well. And there was one gym in the whole area. Now you're only talking about the 1970s really. A relatively new sport. Julie's second circuit. Pull downs for back, shoulders, biceps, forearms. Guy in the background obviously between sets. Julie certainly sets a fair old pace to keep up with. Probably promised her a birthday cake the week after. This way, remember we were talking about rear deltoids in the last last demo. This is quite good for rear deltoids. If you take that grip, works your back, but also includes a lot of rear deltoid. Good one. In the shadows on the shoulder press in this gym today. Trying to breathe. At this point, trying to get a breath in wherever you can. I'd guess this workout, let me just see how long. I think it would take about, what is there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 exercises. It's probably over in 4 minutes. So you're only working maybe a 15 minutes total workout. This could be actual work time, 15 minutes each. That's half an hour, and it's, well, you need to try it to experience how tough it is. Pumped, muscles burning, out of breath. And the order is quite important. You couldn't put 3 or 4 pushing exercises in a row. You'd never complete it. You have to push pull it, or even do leg and upper body, leg and upper body, leg and upper body. But that would be tough as well. This is the end of Julie's second circuit now. Hammer curls, which we spoke about. Good finishing exercise for your arms, forearms, biceps, brachii. Number 2. I'm still very, very slow on my dips. The reason I'm cautious on my dips when I low and when I start is it's an old shoulder injury, and I'm fine if I start slowly and build into the range of motion and drop in, but then it gets quite comfortable, and as I do more, I'm fine on it. A lot of people use dips as a warm-up, but when you're quite heavy, when you have a lot of body weight, it's quite a tough warm-up. What we do on these circuits as well, we tend to use the you go up to your heaviest weights on your circuit on the second one. That's when because you're warmed up after the first one. It's normally at your fittest in the middle of 3 circuits, and then normally the third circuit, because you've really gone all out on the second circuit, your third circuit you have to drop all the weights back down again a little bit. So start off moderate, go as heavy as you can on everything on this circuit, which is what I'm doing in a moment, and then for the last one, then you tend to have to drop it down a little bit, or you have to accept that you're going to do less reps. And the really small things tend to matter as well. So like when you're doing this exercise here, that pad pushes into your chest. And when breathing's an issue, the last thing you want is something pushing into your abdomen and chest. It makes breathing all the more, well, you focus on it all the more. This is when your Zen Buddhism practice, you focus, try and ignore the pain. What I tend to do is when I'm on a set and it's starting to hurt, I can still move, and I tend to try and visualize just the numbers. So I'm counting, just try and see the numbers. It just takes my mind off of what I'm doing enough to get me through the end of the set. A few times I tried to look into the pain, but it was just, I'm really not at that stage yet. I'm starting to buy time now. The shoulder press was tough. Concentrate on breathing as much as I can. And feeling quite a lot probably of lactic acid in the muscle groups. And then go on to push downs, which is a tricep exercise. Yeah. Now, last exercise on this set, my second circuit, it's all heavy. I think I struggled on this one. I set some of the weights too heavy. That's 3. I don't think I get many here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I would have been aiming for 12. So I set those heavy. I felt that. I think that was an oh my god that I said at the end of it. Julie stripped for her last circuit. Birthday girl's last circuit. Excellent dipping form. Julie's form is pretty good on most things that she does. And I think we both keep each other honest when it comes to form. It's pointless otherwise. People normally put strength follows good form. If you try and force it by putting too much weight on too soon, you just end up cheating and you go nowhere. You end up doing the same thing week after week, year after year. You look back in 5 years and the weights and your physique and everything's the same, nothing's moved. With good form, weight, whatever the weight is, it doesn't really matter. With good form, the weight moves, goes up slowly, and before you know it, you're looking at reasonable weight in good form, good technique. Julie's technique's excellent on things like this. You can see exactly what's going on. Back stretching out and contracting, stretching out and contracting. And she's still smiling on set number 3. You can tell when someone's getting close to a show, just condition is so much better. Skin actually looks thinner, much less body fat, and the improvement that happens in the last week is because she'll be carb depleting at the moment, so no carbohydrates. When she carbohydrate, and this is depletion exercise, so when she's done a 2 or 3 days depletion, she'll start to eat again, she'll start to carb up, and the muscles will get more fullness and the skin will look even thinner. So when you carb up, you actually look leaner when you start to eat carbs again. It's the idea really of a carb depletion, carb up. And then no water, which is quite unhealthy before a show. There'll be like 1 or 2 days and absolutely no water at all, so very dry. So any water that's sitting in between the skin or between the muscle and will go. Just one more exercise to go. On Julie's birthday circuit. She's looking in good shape as well. Incidentally, she did win the show the next week, the second time. Yeah, she's done. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy your circuit when you do it. Good luck. Thank you very much.